Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Tacoimposters. I was looking at this yesterday. Hello? This is my kit, my phone kit. So I have macro lens, which is stuck on the wide angle. I think I screwed it in wrong, but you unscrew one of these and you get one of these and you get a macro lens. See how there's like two there? So anyway, then you've got a fisheye, which I don't like the fisheye because I've never liked fisheye lenses. But this is what it looks like with the fisheye. I hate fisheye lenses. I'm sorry. It looks bad, but you can punch in. So look, you've got this, right? I never liked fisheye because of the bokeh right here. So, and then this is what it looks like with the wide angle. And I like the wide angle. It's just for this situation, the window right here, the light is way too bright, so I can't change the stuff. So it's just really bad. Right here. So right. And then there, so it works. It's just I don't know if I'll ever use it. I think I will once all this ends, right? I'm gonna probably use it to go to like vlogging and stuff. So I'll start with like this stuff, and then I'll get a new camera, like a good camera. But really, I think I need a new camera, like a DSLR, like a SD card camera. I need a computer, an SD card camera, and a soundboard. But other than that, I think I'll be okay, honestly. Anyway, that's just that. Tell me stuff to do because I'm really bored here in quarantine. I'm really bored. I'm bored. No, I haven't finished the animation. I know I said that last week. You get it last weekend. But no. I'm stupid and was like, I didn't do a single thing this week, so. You know when you get bored of something and you're motivating? Because I was talking to my friend and he's like, and I'm just like, I'm not motivated. And he's like, a lot of people aren't motivated, so don't worry about it. He's like, I'm not. Good. But yeah, I didn't do that, so I'm sorry, guys. But hey, what are you going to do, right? You will get an animation sometime this year. Sometime in the future, you'll get a Patreon page open and an animation. So you will get it one day. I don't exactly know when, but hey, look. Do I care? Not particularly, but yeah. So here in Quebec, they're lifting the restrictions for a lot of things. So for if you're allowed to go out and meet with less than 10 people that are within 3 families or less. No more than 3 families. You're allowed to go and meet with them. Which to me is like a godsend in terms of like, oh my god, we're allowed to actually socialize now. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It's amazing. But I don't think people are going to really listen to that. They're going to have 10 people from like 7 different families, and it'll be crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like 2 people, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You can have 5 families together with 2 people. Or 10 families with 1. Now, the one thing, I don't know. I think that's fine. But what I mean, I think it's a good thing to do because people are absolutely going completely and utterly out of their minds. They're like, give me something I can do. Something. I don't care what it is. Just give me something I can do. Because they're going out of their minds. They're like, and they also said stuff like you can go play tennis. You can go play in the park, and you can go swimming. Now, the swimming thing I think is stupid because they're letting you swim. Like, one kid spits on another kid and you're done. That's it. But they do give you a very, very, very strict list of things you can and cannot do in a swimming pool. So, and then there's, day camps are opening as of June 21st, or the first week, whatever that is, June 21st, 22nd, around there. Daycares are opening the 1st of June, and schools are not opening in Quebec until the last week of August. And that's if everything works well. Like, if everything goes according to plan and the curve goes down, they'll open schools. But they might not. So therefore, we might be all online. Not that I care, because I'm not going to school yet, but I'm probably going to find out how to go to college for audio engineering, because I love that whole stuff. I love all of that stuff. Audio engineering is my cool thing. Audio engineering or animation, but I realized animation, or programming, but I realized animation is not useful compared to audio engineering. Everybody wants an audio engineer. You start a band and everyone's like, well, where's the audio engineer? You know, I need an audio engineer to make it better. You don't need one. You can have a friend just mess around with a few things on a soundboard. But yeah, audio engineering is useful compared to like animation. Because I was thinking, I'm like, oh, there's gonna be lots of animator jobs open because that's the only movies you can make. And then I realized Yeah, but if you got an animator, if Disney or Pixar or DreamWorks or Blue Skies or Illumination Studios have animators, we're not gonna need animators. Not that they're not gonna need animators, but they're not gonna need animators. So it's will probably do. But anyway, so that's Quebec. We're good here. Like we're getting reopened. I don't know where you people are. Post in the comments below what your situations are all about. It'd be nice. It'd be fun to figure out all the stuff. Like I know some states have reopened. Other states are like, no, we're not. Which makes sense. They're like, because that's the thing. It's all up to the state. That's why people ask Trump all the time. They're like, now, are we going to open? Are we not going to open? And he goes, look, it's up to the states to follow my whatever 3-step plan, is it? 5-step plan? 5-stage plan, whatever. And if they do, it'll be great. I just found this thing and I realized, remember Viewmasters? I remember Viewmasters. This is the new Viewmaster. This is this thing. Right here, look. Where you put a smartphone in it. Which I actually really like, because it's like a upgraded version of a Google Cardboard. That's all it is. Upgraded Google Cardboard. And so for me, I personally like VR. I just don't think VR is going to be the future of gaming. No. It'll always be relegated to museum visits and like videos maybe. Like you can watch a couple of videos. So you put your phone inside here and then you just like, right? And then you watch stuff and you got a button on the side here, right? You got the button on the side, you pull it down and it does this. Look. It pushes this little button in the middle right there. Wait, right there. I've used it. It's nice. It's 3D video, 360 video works really well in this, so it's nice. It works okay actually. It doesn't work that well, but yeah. So personally, I like it. I don't know how useful it's going to be in the future because personally, I think 360 video is pants. It's so like very specific. Now, watching a movie on a big screen, like watching a YouTube video on a big screen, sure, it's fine. But what I don't think it is like the future of movies and video games and TV. No. It's not. Because it'll never. Because everybody wants to sit there and do this. Stare at a TV and do this. They don't want this. They don't want 7 screens. They don't want massive immersion. They don't care. They never have and they never will. That's why it failed twice, VR. It's not doing well now, right? And it never was doing well the first time in the 90s when people like Nintendo were like, yeah, we want a freaking Virtual Boy. Thing didn't work. Thing didn't last. Thing didn't kick off. Didn't pull off. Didn't no. Which, in my opinion, is the reason it died. Because they tried it twice. Like, we did it again. Like, in now. Oopsies. We did it again now, and we're just like, look. It didn't work. Nobody wanted it then. Nobody wants it now. Like, seriously, people. Like, have you not realized, Nintendo people? Nobody wants VR. Now, they do, because it's a cool gimmick. See, unlike something like what's it called? Like 360 video, where it's absolute pants and nobody cares about it. VR, at least, is some kind of like, well, you could use it. There's a use for it. I'm going to a museum. I'm going to meet my brother or my friend halfway across the world. You know, like, there's a reason compared to that where, like, it's not. There's no reason to actually have 360 video. It's just pants. It's something you show someone once. You show them once, and you go, that's 360 video. And they're like, why is this a thing? Because that's what I said. After I watched it the first time, I went, great. I never want to see this again. Because it was so much work. That's the problem. It was work. It was a lot of work to have to put, like, I'm like, can I not just, like, could I not just, whatever, the one? Or do I have to actually, like, what's it called, don't I? Anyway. Yikes. Something is vibrated. But yeah, so it's a lot of work, and I didn't care for it. So I was like, oh, do I have to? Do I have to actually do all this? Like, yeah, you do. If you want it, you have to. I'm like, ugh, why? And it was like, because that's what you signed up for. You signed up for some VR and virtual reality and VR and honestly, I don't care though for it. No, I really don't care. I'm like, oh gosh. Now don't get me wrong. I like VR compared to 360 video, but I just don't care. I'm like. I just don't care. I'm like, do I have to actually do more of this? Like, yeah, you signed up for. But yeah, I think it's not the future, no. But I think it's a thing that's going to last for a while because we're all going to be like, well, I like VR. And it'll work. VR will last longer than 360 video. 360 video is dead with DOE. Dead on arrival for most things. You're not going to go to a movie theater and watch 360 video. You might go into a movie theater and watch it in VR, but 360 video, no. Not at all. Not one bit. So, I mean, that's just the future of how that's going to work. I think you need some kind of jump in movies because, look, 3D, shat. 360, shat. I didn't like 3D. No, okay. You know what I didn't like about 3D? I didn't like how you didn't just watch 3D. You had to watch 3D. There was no 2D video for, like, years. I know there was. It's just you had to go at a specific time for, like, freaking 5 years. It was like you've got to go at like 2 p.m. on like 2 p.m. on a like a Tuesday or on a Wednesday or like 7 p.m. on a Thursday or 8 p.m. on a Thursday. It was like, really? Why? Why? That's what I hated about it. It was very whatever. Look, I don't care because it's dead now. And you can watch most movies non-3D now. But yeah. See, I had a Viewmaster. Or not a Viewmaster. What was it called? Whatever the thing was called. This thing originally. One thing we would pull out and it would like... And it would just flip another picture. I looked at making a custom one. They're like $40. Which is not horrible. But for one thing, that's a little bit expensive. I think the things are cheaper than that. It's just that when you want the first one plus a thing, it's expensive. Like you want the first reel, I guess you call it. And the machine is like $40, which is not bad. But I think it's like half that at least to make them custom. So you can buy them on vat19.com or through vat19.com, not from vat19, but through vat19. So it's good. I also found this old phone. It just shows how much we went from like this, right, which is like whoa, right, whoa, this thing's thick boy, to like the iPhones and the Samsungs and the Androids that we have now. We needed a freaking antenna. Think about that. Crazy. Like, we went from that. Look. Boy. That thick. To this. Like, to... And only thing you can do is call and maybe text. Maybe. Pager, all that. To basically having a freaking computer on my entire... In front of me. Look, right now. It's crazy, huh? It's absolutely crazy. But yeah. That's just life. That's just what we've gone through. And then I've also looked at my camera and we went from, whoopsie, where's my thing? This was a camera at one point to what I'm using now. This, but the Edge version. It's crazy. It's just, to this. But before that phone, this was a revolution, okay? You know why? It was tiny. You just click and point and shoot. Click, 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 click. I've done it. Done. It's crazy. It's just absolutely insane. Now, don't get me wrong. I hated this camera because every time you opened it, turned on, and it had a bunch of problems with it. It never worked 100% correctly. My dad's friend gave it to him because we needed a camera while my mom was... Because my mom went on vacation for like a month on a Via Rail train across Canada. She went to the west and then to the east. So she's been all over Canada. I have not. I've never been outside of Ontario, and I've been to the States. But I've only been to the East Coast of the States, not the West Coast or the Central United States. So for me, I'm just like, whatever. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so she was in Alberta with our camera, which was a JVC. What I liked about that camera was it had internal storage. Now, it didn't have a great internal storage, but it had enough to last us years. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it lasted us, like, 10 years. It was crazy. And then this had internal storage, but this was flash storage. Or, because it's a Sony's proprietary memory sticks. Their Memory Stick Pro Duo stuff for the you know the PSP had these things? Right? The PSP had these things, right? Whatever. Memory Stick Pro Stick Duo. They're like slightly longer than a SD card. Well, these can use these. Now this one's a 1 gig, but I have an adapter for memory stick to micro SD. So for me, I could just do that and be done with it. But they're not cheap necessarily, but they're not super expensive. They're okay. They're good for what they are. But the other camera, I found out one day, takes SD card. It takes SD card. So you format it right, and you have an SD card camera. Which, it's not the best camera. It's not even HD. This one is HD. It's 720p HD. The other one is not, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a really nice standard definition camera. So for me, it's like, ooh, nice. But I like this camera a lot because it's very slim. I think I can fit it in here, can I? Let me see. Damn it, I can't fit it in here. Cause I have my 360 camera in here, which I'm probably never going to use ever again. You'll never know the reason why. You'll probably never see another camera again. Need another video by again. Maybe. Unless I make a movie on 360. Which I think is stupid. Because how are you going to do that? Anyway, whatever. But yeah. So I like this camera. Cylindrical, small, good battery life. The battery life is actually not bad. It's like a couple of hours. 3 hours. Which is good if you're just going to like whatever with it. So I can't find the charger right now. I think it's over in that pile of crap on my desk. Everybody has that thing where they throw their absolute garbage on, their crap on. Whether it's like a chair with all their clothes on it, a desk with all their stuff in it, a drawer with all their crap in it, a shelf with all their crap in it, the floor of their room or basement or whatever. It's crazy. But yeah. What was I saying? So yeah. Yeah. No, 15. Okay. So yeah. That's just what's happening right now. Nothing, basically. And then, because I'm looking for a good camera to use that's not a stupid proprietary either storage system like like Sony memory sticks, or mini DV, or VHS or VHS-C or 8mm. Oh, it just drives me nuts. I'm like, why? Anyway, I don't really care. As long as it's $200 or less, and I can use it with my computer or my phone or something. Like SD card, basically. Somebody gave me like my friend who's a camera guy, who knows lots of cameras, gave me a tip on something on Facebook Marketplace that was $290, and I was like, just out of my price range. I would have paid $250, honestly. Because I realized, I bought that Panasonic, whatever, the P2 card camera, and I went, why did I buy that without knowing that I need P2 card? Now I'm recording my movie on that camera. Duh, like, definitely. But what I'm saying is, and also, I learned that there's a lot of features that don't work unless you have P2 card. Like, you can do time-lapse photos or videos to make animations, right? If you have P2 card. Stupid, huh? Dumb, huh? It's just dumb. Well, look, I don't care. I know for a fact that I just spend too much money on stuff that just never satisfies me. Like, it never goes, and that's exactly why this is exactly what you need. Like, I'm always like, well, I'll buy this, and it'll be something I can use until I need it, and so this is not bad, this camera's not bad. It's just that it drives me nuts in terms of, come on, really? Why does it have to be a proprietary plug? I don't know if you can see that, but in there, there's that proprietary plug. I don't know. The top one? I don't know. It's just stupid in my opinion. But what are you gonna do, right? It's very. I don't know. It's bad, but yeah. So that was what been happening now. I'm looking at all my old stuff, and I went, get me a new camera that works. And now this phone works. It's just it never has enough. Yeah, it never has enough space. So I'll plug in. I'll usually convert. So the times when I use my camera, like right now, I'll convert it. I'll put it on a USB stick usually, or a hard drive, because I do have a hard drive, right? Uh-oh. I'll find that hard drive, don't worry. I believe it's downstairs. I thought I brought it upstairs. Maybe not. Anyway. It was sitting right here. But yeah. So I'll usually put it on something like that. And then put it on my computer and then edit it. But I don't usually edit a lot. So I usually just have enough space to edit it all on my phone. So for me, I'm just like, whatever. I don't care. So yeah. I personally need a new camera, personally. But I need to do something first. Like sell stuff and get rid of stuff. But I have cameras that I'm never going to use or are broken for parts that somebody might want. So maybe I'll just like sell it to someone one day. I don't know. Like this camera, am I going to use this for the rest of my life? No. Am I going to keep it? Well, yeah, because it's got a lot of memories on it. It's got a play I had on it, and it's got lots of stuff on it. It's just, do I need it? Like, practically, is it a good camera? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. But it works, so hey, it's good. So should I get rid of it? No, it's a good camera. Should I sell it? Maybe one day. But I think it's a good camera, so. And the JVC, forget it. I'm never getting rid of that camera because I love that camera so much because it has all of my childhood on it. Now, it doesn't have all of my childhood. It has my teen years because my childhood was on a. I want to see either JVC or Sony 8mm camera. But yeah, it had that on it. So for me, that's my childhood. So I glued the thing back on because of the strap. I made a strap. Look, I made a strap for it. Like I glued all the strap on, and then I had to glue this part of the top back on. So I'm just trying to blow it on, like let it get it dry. No, because it had a JVC like 8mm camera. So it was either JVC or Panasonic. Oh, sorry, JVC or Sony 8mm camera, and I have all the 8mm capes because this camera I bought for my dad last year for his birthday, so that we could transfer all of the 8mm camera videos, or at least watch some of them. So yeah, yeah. So that's that, and I mean, I like cameras. Cameras are cool. I like cameras. They work really well. Now they work great. No. They are what they are. They're not the best things in the world. And obviously there's like super crazy cameras that do like crazy things. Like I saw, I think it was Austin Evans who went to CES one year and he showed a camera with 1 billion megapixels, but was the worst camera you'll ever, not 1 billion, but it was like 100,000 megapixels or something ridiculous, or 1,000 megapixels, but it was ridiculous, like the worst because it had nothing else with it. And then you saw one with absolutely 1 megapixel, but it was like a crystal clear camera because everything else about it was great. So there's always those things. It's like when you go to a car show and you see these prototypes of cars that never ever actually exist. Like there's a lot of those things at CES. Right? My pastor says he watches videos about CES just so he knows what crazy stuff to like watch out for. That he doesn't get sucked into all this crap. Because he would definitely buy like all of it. He's like me. He'd buy all of it. If he had the money, he'd just buy it all. He'd just be like, yeah, I buy it all. And I'd be like, wow. Wow. But yeah. So, yeah, so, I mean, hey, it's okay, I guess. I don't know. I like CES. I've seen cool things. I've never been to a CES or, like, a consumer show. I've been to a teacher's convention where it's basically the same thing, but you're teachers. And then I've been to a company, one of those trade shows. I've been to one trade show once. Now, you want to go to something and get lots and lots of free samples? Go to a trade show. Go to a teacher's convention. Go somewhere like that. Because if you go to Palais de Congrès and you go to the teacher's convention, you get so many freebies. I got a free webcam. Never used it. Broke. I broke it. But I mean, I still got a free webcam. That's like a $30 webcam. Or unless it's a free, like, I mean, it costs someone to make it. No. You get stickers. You get, like, samples of toys. You get, like, little bits of, like, foamy stress stuff. Stress balls. Stickers. small posters, everything. Water bottles, drinks, everything. Like, it's crazy. Food. It's crazy. It's crazy how much free stuff you get from those kind of things. It's crazy. Look at a sticker or like, because they'll always be like, try my product, and I'll give you a free sample of something, and you'll be like, nice. I've been to another trade show. That's a lie, at Olympic Stadium, in November, or in October. Is it November? October, November, October. Anyway, I have. That's a lie. I've been to that one. Look, it's 4. Look at HD. Right? I don't know if you can see this, but 4.0 megapixels. Really nice HD, huh? Anyway. So yeah, I've been to those kind of trade shows. They're fun, honestly. I've been to the teacher convention like 3 times. Cause my dad used to be a teacher. And then even after he was done being a teacher, he still went to the teacher convention because he knew people there and all that. And I've been to 2 trade shows. Cause my mom works for like a cleaning company. She's like I guess you call her a not influencer, what's it called? You're affiliate. You know, when you sell someone else's product, right? You like Amazon, and you sell somebody else's product, right? Now she can get actual products, so she's not one of those people who just hype someone else's product. But yeah, so I've been to the one for cleaning products in November or October, end of October, November. In I keep forgetting what date it is. It's May 22nd, 2020. This is Tacoimposters for May 22nd, 2020. Anyway, so I went in September, October, end of October, early November of 2019. And then there's one in the spring, which makes more money because they made like nothing. Because nobody wants it. Nobody cares. Anyway. My mom also was thinking of getting one of those, like, those mattresses that let you go like this. They, like, you know, they go, like, vertical and, like, they move. Because both sides can have whatever they want. And apparently there's, like, a zero gravity mode. I sat in it and I went, this is really comfortable. And then the mom goes, so how much? And the guy goes, $6,000. I'm like, holy schmoly. Wow. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it is what it is. It's expensive. Things are expensive. There's certain things where it's like, that's just the price, and you're never going to get it cheaper. Other times it's like, well, you can bargain with some people. That's a question I have. Bargaining. Do you bargain? I don't bargain unless it's in a place that I can bargain. Like if it's a secondhand store, if it's a secondhand store, a video game store, a convention, a flea market, I bargain. Ain't gonna go bargain at Walmart, Costco. No, hell no. I've heard people doing it, and I know in certain countries it's a big thing to bargain in a Walmart or a Target or a Costco. Like it's a big thing in like I think South America. I know like India. I think it is a big thing. If I'm not mistaken. So I don't bargain unless I know I can bargain. Also, if their prices are out of this world, like just stupid, I don't even bother. I'm like, what are you, fucking stupid? What are you, crazy? What are you, freaking stupid? No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I do not care. But sometimes when I see the prices are okay, I'll say, because a lot of times it's prices I don't want to pay. Like there are the obnoxious, I don't want to pay prices, which are fine, right? I don't care. So I'm like, I don't want to pay that. So can you go down like $3? So I bought those things. What are they? The plug and play Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. I paid what? I paid what I wanted to pay for it because I said, well, actually I didn't because he wanted 7. I said 5. He said 6 because I paid 5. Can I get $1 more? And he goes, I went, you know what? Sure. You know why? Because I was going to sell them for $45 each, and I didn't. I sold them for 30. So one of them sold for 30 and one of them sold for 25. I still have them because of this whole pandemic situation that happened. But yeah. I personally hate. It's when they're obnoxious. It's when the prices are just obnoxious. That's what drives me nuts. I say 29. Oh. So yeah. They're just obnoxious. So I'm like, I just don't want to pay for that price. Not that it's a bad price. It's a perfectly reasonable price. It's just I don't want to pay that. Like they were selling PVM monitors, like the hospital monitors, for $150, and I was like, that's a really good price. I'm just not gonna pay for that. Right? It's one of those things where you go, that's an amazing, and I mean amazing price. I'm just not gonna pay that. Also, I don't need another PVM monitor. I have a TV in front of me right here. Look, fine TV. It works. There's nothing wrong with it. It works. There's nothing wrong with it. I personally, well, actually, no. It's the sound is breaking on me. Therefore, I don't know if I have to go in there and fix the sound, like resolder some wires to the speakers. But yeah, nothing wrong with it. I don't know if it's gonna last. I'm taking it with me when I move out of my parents' place. But I don't know if it'll last the rest of my life. I know it'll play games. Just the sound is going out. So I might RGB mod it too one day. But yes, so that's the thing. I mean, hey, what are you gonna do, right? That's just an obnoxious price. So there I bargain. I'm not gonna bargain at Walmart. That's just a price. So I ask my dad all the time, like, is this a good price for stuff? And he's like, yes or no. And that's about it, because you can't really bargain at Walmart. I mean, you can, but they'd look at you like, huh? What? Because here, it's not a thing. You don't bargain at Walmart in Canada. At least not in Canada. Maybe there's places in the States you can bargain, but not in Canada. In Canada, there's no bargaining. People just go, no. You pay the price or you leave. Like, you don't buy it. Especially with food. Food is like, no. There's not. So, yeah. So, I mean, that's about what I've been doing so far. Nothing, basically. Give me something to do. Post in the comments. Post in the description the emails for questions, comments, concerns. Patreon will be up sometime in the future. Discord, please. That's about it. Yeah. Because I need some stuff to do because I'm getting really bored. I'm bored in a house, and I'm in a house bored. I'm bored in a motherfucking in a house bored. I'm bored in a house, and I'm in a house bored. Bored in a motherfucking in a house bored. So, I am. I really am. I'm trying the animation stuff, because I asked my friend, I'm like, I'm going crazy in this quarantine, and he's like, you got something to do? Because a lot of people are going crazy, so find something to do. And I went, I'll find something, don't worry. And he goes, good, because sitting here and staring at the walls is not something you should be doing with your life. And I went, no, really? So, for me, it's a little I'm going nuts. I'm going absolutely nuts. But yeah. So yeah, I think that'll be it for now, guys. 32 minutes. I've been going for 32 minutes. Personally, I don't really care about what's happening right now. Like, the minute we can go back to real life, I'm gonna vlog a lot. Because I think vlogging is vlogging, okay, when it's something we want to watch, is great. Or someone we want to watch. Sure. So yeah, like okay. I watched for the longest time Roman Atwood, and I went one day. I just looked at it and went. So, yeah, I went, why am I watching you? You're bullshit, BS. You're just a bunch of BS. Right? Right? I was like, this is a bunch of bull. Because he went from... Right? I went, why am I doing this? This is stupid. You're a piece of... Because this whole thing would be humble, right? And money's not an object. And I'm like, well, for you it's not. Like, basically, don't care about money, care about your family. And I went, yeah, you get like $4 million. Not $4 million, but you get loads of money a year from one ball pit prank. He got a free Nissan GTR. He got millions of dollars. Yes, it's ridiculous how much money that guy makes. It's ridiculous. But I mean, hey, look. Don't get me wrong. He figured a way to monetize his life, and done. He's got it all. So what do I care? Now I want to do that too. It's just I realize that vlogging. First of all, vlogging for me is sitting in my room, Yeah, so I think that'll be it for now, guys. So, questions, comments, concerns, either email me, comments below, or Discord. I will have a Patreon up in the future. Look out for my animations. And yeah, I think that'll be it for now, guys. Tell me something to do, please. I'm going out of my mind. I'm bored in a house and I'm in a house bored. You'll probably see vlogs in the future, and that's about it. So I think that'll be it for now, guys. So adios, mi amigos.